when we get to number 6, the NHS proposal, we'll just table that.
I'd like to call this meeting to order. We will review and approve the agenda. Second?
I'll second it.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Special needs bus purchase.
Travis has come to me and asked if we could trade in one of the 2016 Thomas buses on a smaller handicap lift bus, so we don't have to take 2 vehicles to River Hills every day. It will save us money over the long run, and it will cost us a little bit more, but we will appreciate it also. With the trade-in, the price with the trade is $12,805 at the special ed purchase. I would recommend that we make that purchase.
Is there any concern about trading in like that newer bus versus like an older one? Do we still have enough?
They won't. Yeah, we'll still have enough buses, and they won't give us anything for the buses that we have anyway. That's why we're going for 2 vehicles to one. Part of that.
Do they own buses?
Yes. The people that he's got assigned to do it, yes.
What will you do with this?
Just be an extra. And one we'll use up here for
Do we really have it? Like, is this gonna be here in time for school, or?
I think maybe either that or it'll be here sometime next week. This one's sitting in stock. They've just been waiting for us to call.
So until we get it, we'll still have the drivers
Yep.
again after that?
He's already got it taken care of. He's got a sub.
So we get 2 special ed buses.
Yes. One for this, and then we'll have that bigger one for like if we go to take a full class somewhere with the other just a wheelchair.
How many kids will be on this bus?
I think it's like 20. 16 maybe. Let's say. It's smaller. Yeah, it'll have full warranty. It's a new bus. It says capacity's up to 30, I guess, but not good. Because it'll have 2 slots for wheelchairs, so we won't have that many seats in it. So I think we'll see about 20.
Need a motion to approve the bus purchase?
I'll make a motion to approve the bus purchase.
Second? I'll second. Favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Sale of land to Tim Sharkey.
When we had the public hearing last fall, all we talked about was selling that strip of land. So I don't believe legally that we can do any more than that. But I would recommend selling that strip of land to Tim for the $22,000 that he had proposed. Then we would donate, that'd be like we'd be donating that section for the bike path. So that would be my recommendation. And then I was asked by Mr. Almoline if then we could take that money and use it towards drainage on the baseball and softball fields, because they're not draining very well again. The softball field for sure needs to be tiled. So since it's coming from the athletic area, that was just a request that he made as athletic director. I think that's a good idea.
I wasn't here for the last one of these when the pictures, so I couldn't very well see.
Yeah, he had asked about squaring it off, but legally, I don't believe we can do that.
It's on the board still.
Oh,
It's still
there
there.
it is.
And he was talking about squaring it off here to go back up beyond the goalpost instead of what we had originally talked about.
So if we do.
And this is all we had talked about in our public hearing, so I don't think that we can.
Where's the
legally sell it.
goalpost at on that?
It'd be about right here.
So we would not have to move the goalpost on his original plan?
Correct.
Correct.
Yep.
And he did have it surveyed and everything that he said that he was gonna do?
Yes. Yep. And then I will get that documentation from him and get to Brian, and so we get the contract done.
And what is he considering for the bike path?
There's This section of land here
Yeah.
was actually donated to the school at some point,
Okay.
and we can't donate it, but what he had requested is that we take $500 off, because that would be about how much it was, so that then he would just donate that land to the,
And the city wants that land?
well, Clay Cordes said that he would create the
He
bike
wants
path and
it,
stuff,
okay.
yes.
I'm just
Because
making
Clay
sure
owns
that
the rest of that
if
land
we're
over
saying
there,
we're
so-
gonna donate it, it's
Yeah.
going to where it's saying
Sure,
it's going
I don't
to.
understand, because this is the area that we're gonna sell, right?
Yeah.
Is this?
Yeah.
So this, like, where's the access for the, because I thought it was to connect with a street, but I don't see.
The
how that
access to the
even
bike
works.
path would be right over in here somewhere at the
Well,
edge of the
isn't that-
property. So they'd be able to, they'd come down the street here,
This
and
area
then-
is Clay's area.
this area is right here.
Oh,
This
this area.
property's Clay's.
So then the bike trail's right here, is it not?
Yes.
Yeah,
So then, he's, what, saying maybe this?
yeah, I would say it'd be the section right here would be my, is my understanding, just to the edge of that, of our field there.
To access it from here.
Yep,
Yeah.
from this side,
Then you have access.
because otherwise you gotta clear over to Main Street.
Gotta be good on
The only access right now is clear over here at Main Street.
Does it stop here? No, it's not finished.
Yeah, it goes, actually, it's all the way to Bristol now. Smith.
And I did have somebody else approach me, like, this area really is gonna be commercial, and Watts and Allison sell for like 10,000 versus like, this isn't really gonna be an agricultural process or patch, so did we actually sell it for a good price, or are we gonna sell it for a good price,
Well,
selling it for $7,000?
I talked to two different realtors, and that's kind of what they said, that, I mean, it's not big enough for residential or anything other than that, it's just going to be a road through there, so.
And
Is what does he already own? Like,
This is his over here, and he's gonna build a house over here, and eventually he wants to put a residential area out there. So, which, the timing with that is really good with the Trinity stuff going on and all that, so. And he would like to have that, be able to get his road done this fall.
And we don't use that track.
No, it's all grown
So
over.
it's just,
And we pulled all the metal out from around it a couple years ago, because it was a hazard.
And we did do our due diligence by having the public hearing.
Yep.
Express
Yep.
their interests in this.
Yep, and it was advertised.
Any other questions? Need a motion to approve this purchase.
I'll make a motion to approve the purchase.
Second.
I'll second the original purchase.
The original.
Yeah. Addition.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Say aye. Say no. Okay, we are tabling the NHS, or,
With TLC plan changes.
okay, approved TLC plan changes.
You wanna talk about this, or you just want me to?
I don't care, I can.
We made some adjustments to the TLC, our TLC plan, because of the change from weekly to monthly PD, the new instructional framework, and then the new number of new teachers in the district. Basically, what we would be doing is replacing our 7 PLC leaders with 6 lead teachers and mentors, and be reducing the number of TLC positions by 1. So we need to approve that. Because we have to have enough mentors for all of our new staff. Correct?
Good job. Any questions? I need a motion to approve the TLC plan changes.
Motion to approve the TLC plan changes.
Second.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. We're tabling the NHS proposal, so personnel would be TLC contracts.
And TLC contracts, we're all lead teacher mentors. We have Wendy Hanson, Janet Rankin, Isaac Almarine, Stephanie Paulus, Sandra Lamborn, and Jennifer Miller.
Okay. Motion to approve those contracts. Second.
I'll second it.
All in favor, say aye. Extended contract for Mr. Kisley.
Mr. Kisley, last year we had given him 20 extended days, and then earlier, toward the end of the school year, early this summer, he came and talked to me about possibly extending that to 40 days. Do you want to visit a little bit about why?
Yeah, there's a lot of reasons why. And did you send them an email I sent you?
Yes.
So I didn't understand the program change. You know, it all depends on what the school district, school board administration wants the program. In the email I sent, Northbrook has no extended days, but they do not pass the local level. And Charleston has basically three teachers that list one, Mr. Hurst, who's been there for, Lundberg, excuse me, who's been there for a long time as an industrial tech teacher. So, kind of following the, when I was at OSAJ, it's 60 days. And was around the question of 60 days here, no, from the time you put in, but is it this school systematically shows that we have a lot of kids want to do ag mechanics, dairy, soils, horticulture. We get to the wintertime and the skills contest, kind of community development, procedure, ag sales, team sales. I mean, it just depends on where you go. When you start talking fruit sales, state convention, national convention, districts, sub-districts, you burn a lot of days. County fairs, it just depends on what things go on. With 45 kids, it's 40 days out of the question, not all, in my opinion. If you as a school board says, hey, we want a program, but we don't want you doing it past the local level, that's what you want. That's to be part of the community, be out and about, that's what it comes down to. I think I wrote in an email that, well, always before, same thing, school board will justify your days, keep track of your time. And, before the end of the first semester, I was past my 60 days, and then I just said, don't turn any more in. Well, I didn't have the obligation to say, okay, you did 100 days, now you come to the school board and say, hey, you need for the 100 days, because now we've got documentation. So it's one of those things where the belief that the program is doing good, the community respects it, the kids are doing a good job, we're out and about, we're doing the things that make it a good chapter. And I think we're there. And it really is kid driven. If the students, they want to do any state fairs, county fairs, contests, well, they will be justified. I still remember the day when we were doing state fair started because people were cheating on what things they were taking, which is sad, but we had to pull follicles. And we were pulling them in the shop doing pig weighing, and we had to have 30 follicles, so it was pretty tough. What's the odds of somebody went into it and had a student going to the state fair? Well, that's a couple day thing, but it's pretty cool to have a student win the state college show. First of all, we got a $10,000 check, but it's one of those things that the more active you are, the more time it takes. And right now, I think I've got kids that are pretty active, not only employed for working there, but it's a good goal. So that's what I'm asking.
Most of it, like nights, weekends, those kind of things.
Yeah, you burn a lot of time. State convention is a couple of days. Districts, sub-districts are both after school time. If you do contest practice, you can burn 2 days a week easily if you practice. Last year I had a truancy action, parliamentary procedure, conduct, creed speaker, and then ag sales. So we had 5 contests going. You can have a perform, which gets kind of crazy in parliament. But in the past, like I said, if those things go well and kids like that and you get that ball rolling, you can take 30 kids to state convention and they're all participating in something, and that gets pretty intense. But again, if it's student driven, you might go through a time where kids aren't, they don't want to do, like right now, I've got some kids who want to do livestock judging, meat stretching. You might have some kids that want to do dairy. It just depends on what kids you get through the program.
I think, over the course, we wanted to have a strong egg program, and especially in our community, the garden, there's been a lot that I think be best for our students to be able to provide the opportunities if we have a staff member that's willing to do something for everyone, because we have a big program. And I think, you know, we've approved a lot of other contracts that are extended that aren't really related to student contact. And I feel like student contact is more important than the administrative time, personally. So I don't think it's fair not to approve this, but approve this other contracts.
I would say too, I appreciate the program. I mean, it's great to see that program back. I know when my kids were in school, there really was no program. And so it's good to see that back. And, you know, I've got kids, grandkids that are in it, and they really like it. So, you know, it's great.
And I know there was some concern maybe about what the time would be used for, that maybe if you wanted to provide us some feedback as they're doing, you know, what they're doing, contests and different things, that would be great. And that way we could also help promote it too, like,
But,
guess what?
you know, like the parliamentary procedure and stuff, it'd be nice to have them come and even actually present to the board.
Yeah,
Things. And I know that you know well.
And you've done that
Absolutely.
before too,
Yeah.
you've brought students to the board, and I was really impressed with when that egg plot we were looking at, that they did a really good job.
And that's what I try to do with students, any exposure we give is positive. When it comes to parliament and conduct, which is basically both parliamentary procedure, which is some place in school systems taught, which that's how it ran, it's kind of funny, but, you know, and I've had, and again, I'm not going back to where I was, because I'm hoping I have the same success here, but, you know, I've had 2 teams win state convention, parliamentary procedure, and Pittsburgh High national convention, and when we've had the mayor of Osage call before and say, hey, how's this parliamentary procedure thing go? You know, it's kind of interesting how that all works. Anytime I can get them in front of the board to do things, whether it's creed or sales or any of that stuff, it's awesome. You know, so we'll definitely do that as we go.
Yes, thanks. So I need a motion to approve the extended contract. Second? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thanks, Rick.
Thank you for coming. Motion to adjourn then.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
7:18.
Second? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.